Formula One Miami Grand Prix. We have two sessions coming your way, and you can see session one in front of you now. We have Lando Norris, Pierre Gasly, and Yuki Tsunoda. Lando, why don't we start with you? Great to see you again. Back to the scene of your first win in Formula One. Does it give you a little spring in your step, returning to the Hard Rock Stadium again?
No, but it's just, I mean, it's good memories, right? It's stuff I dreamed of as a kid. Was winning and standing on the top step, and I managed to do it here, which was a cool place to do it. So just good memories, good times. You know, thinking back to the race, the checkered flag, seeing the team, the celebrations. You know, a lot of things that always bring a smile to my face. So hopefully, and the plan is to try and do it again.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about that. What are the biggest challenges facing you and McLaren this weekend?
Same as normal, I guess. All the competition. We feel good, and we feel confident we're the best. But the others are certainly not far behind, and are constantly putting pressure on us. So one little mistake, and we're behind, and we're not where we want to be. Otherwise, it's just another weekend. It's another weekend where we're trying to improve. I'm sure others are trying to improve and try and get ahead of us. But just making sure I have a good weekend and a clean weekend is the main thing.
Clean weekend. I mean, we haven't seen the best of you in qualifying at the last couple of events. Are we going to see a change in approach from you?
I'm working on my things. I'm working on what to improve and trying to figure out all the things behind the scenes on what I need to do better on. It's certainly not because of a lack of speed or lack of ability to do so. I've often led the way in Q1 and Q2, but always when I've got to Q3, then it's not gone to plan. So I think there's stuff from the driving side and other things where from the car side where just things haven't clicked. But I'm working on it, and hopefully this weekend I can put it into practice.
All right, best of luck with that.
Sky Sports. A question for Lando. Andrea Stella talked about an upgrade targeted to make the car easier for you to drive. I just wanted to know how far down the road that is in terms of being deployed, and whether you really do feel you need that to fully get on top of this year's car.
I certainly think it'll help. I don't honestly know the exact timeline of things. There's also a mixture of things that will probably slowly come and be implemented over time. But I also don't want to just rely on that myself, So there's also things I'm trying to work on separately, and hopefully that's a better fix than waiting for all the bits to come. But it's good that we're working as a team, and the team are working hard to try and understand these things, because it's been clear that there have been some differences from last year in how the car works and how it acts, and then how I'm able to get lap time out of it and perform. So a mixture of things, but confident that I have to be a little bit patient with certain things. Some things are bigger than others, but it takes time, some of these things. So I just keep my head down and keep pushing myself.
Thank you, Lando. David. Thank you, Yuki. Next one, Mara.
Sky Sport Italy, a question to Lando. Lando, I know that we are just in Miami, but speaking with your opponent, they are sure, they are all convinced that a lot will change in terms of volumes from Barcelona. Are you too, as a team?
No. This is the nice thing, you see a lot of what people say and what they speculate, but no, I'm confident, not much at all has to change for us, and we can keep doing what we're doing. So, like Oscar said before, I think we'll be strong through the whole season. I'm confident of that. We have plenty of things we want to improve and do even better on, but no, the others can say what they want and can think of what they want. I don't mind.
Okay, thank you. Next one. Yeah, Dick, you agree? He agrees, right? Next one. Yeah, where are we going? Yeah, Albert.
Yeah, Albert Fabrega, ESPN Latam. Question for Lando. Do you think that this year's DNA of the car, it suits better to Oscar driving style rather than yours?
It's a difficult one to answer. Very difficult to answer. I think there are just certain things which don't allow me to feel what I need to feel, and those things are what allow me to drive to the level that I can drive at, to get pole positions and to drive at the highest level in racing. And we're talking about small things, you know. It's not like it's impossible to drive all of a sudden. It's just when we're talking about qualifying split by hundredths of a second, thousandths of a second, that's what I'm complaining of, and nothing more than that. So yeah, it's not one I can probably just give you a yes or no answer to. I think he's maybe more naturally able to adapt, and I also think it's a driver's job to adapt to whatever car they get given, but there's compromises, and the team are also there to try and help you get the most out of the car. But it's clear there have been some changes, and whether it's just suited Oscar or Oscar's been able to do a better job at adapting, then that's not for me to kind of know or try and figure out or waste my time on. But yeah, for me, it's obviously hurt me a little bit more, and I'm not being able to perform at the level that I was at the end of last season, which I think is the best level that I've been.
Okay, thank you, Lando. Next, please.
Mervi Kallio from Viaplay. This is for Lando. Did you expect in the beginning of the season that this car is going to be trickier for you than the last year car, as you said?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's very hard to know. Of course, we have the simulator and things, and there was nothing that really spoke out that much about it. So the answer is no. We knew it would be a step forward. We knew it would be quicker, but until you really put it on the track and you drive at different circuits, you know, it's not just at one. There are some circuits I felt better, and some circuits I've liked the feeling a lot. No, but not enough of an indication for me to kind of prepare probably what I needed to prepare for.
It's just very unique. You know, firstly, the location, racing around a stadium is pretty different, and don't have that anywhere else in the world. But I think also just the location in the world. You know, Miami's obviously a pretty renowned city. Maybe not for motorsport, but in the regular world. So I think it's cool to have a race here, and you know, there's always a lot of big names, a lot of fans that get behind the event. So it's always a pretty special one.
Thank you, Oscar. Go well this weekend.